there's plenty of reason for us to be celebrating around here. We're expecting 10 to 20 inches of snow. But beyond that, there's lots to celebrate here in Illinois. Not the least of which, this is the 100th episode of RobsFeed Today. Welcome back. I'm Rob Shandel.
Come on, let's celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on, let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here, a celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate your body with you. Come on now. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We go celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you.
I cannot tell you how happy gay people across the state of Illinois, and for that matter, the United States, are that this has happened. And we owe it all to my state representative, my representative in the Illinois General Assembly. My name is Greg Harris. And if he's watching, Greg, thank you so much. Illinois now becomes one of, I think, 7 or 8, just a handful of states that acknowledge same-sex unions. And let me swear, I promise you, coming soon, marriage equality in the state of Illinois. We also have to thank our great governor, Patrick Quinn. You know, I don't really think it would have gotten signed if it had been a Republican in office. Now, Pat Quinn was the lieutenant governor for years. Prior to that, he was treasurer of the state. But he was a lieutenant governor when Rod Blagojevich was booted out of office. Now, he's more comfortable on TV anyway. What a great governor, what a great man. He knows a good thing when he sees it, and he didn't hesitate. There was no question that Pat Quinn would sign this bill into law. But we are happy, and what we're not happy about is that we're now under such a weather emergency, or at least they're calling for emergency. I just got back from the grocery store. My God, it's noon, and this place was so crowded. People stockpiling. Things are flying off the shelves. There's stuff missing. They're out. They're depleted. Their supply is depleted because people are preparing for disaster. When we're supposed to get, as I said, 10 to 20 inches. We'll get through it. This is Illinois. This is Chicago. Right now they're retrofitting all the garbage trucks with plows and things, and it's going to be, but for 24 hours, it's going to be nonstop. I will say though, it hasn't snowed yet, not as I speak, but it was brutal. Oh, brutal. The winds, and I'm right near Lake Michigan. It's cold out there. Fortunately for me, it's not cold at all in here, so pardon me while I just realized I'm taking off an American Eagle flannel shirt and showing my American Eagle polo shirt. But I'm really proud, really happy of one thing. This is the 100th episode of this podcast, RobsFeed Today. And I really am proud of that. Very few programs of this order last as long as this one has. I've done it over a year, been a year now in a couple months, and I don't see an end in sight. And again, I want to thank all of you for allowing me to get here in front of this microphone and the camera and speak to you from my heart. Thank you so much for making 100 episodes possible. Now, it wouldn't be RobsFeed Today if I didn't get political, have some commentary to say about how bad the Republicans are, how great the Democrats are. You know what? I'm going to switch that around right now. Well, this isn't really, but, just hear me out. The Democrats have selected Charlotte. Is it Charlotte in North Carolina or South Carolina? That's where their next convention is going to be. In my opinion. If you're from that area, I'm sure it's beautiful, but you're not really supportive of the Democrats. Then I want to talk about our former president, George W. Bush. What a great guy. Wouldn't you agree? Well, I got to qualify that too, I guess. He's just an awful president. But apparently, he and Laura had some great parenting skills. I want to show you a video done by his daughter, Barbara. She recorded this for the Human Rights Campaign.
I'm Barbara Bush, and I'm a New Yorker for marriage equality. New York is about fairness and equality, and everyone should have the right to marry the person that they love. Join us.
As long as I'm handing out thank yous, I'll have to add Barbara Bush to the list. She joins some pretty prominent Republicans like Meghan McCain, Cindy McCain, I believe her mother Laura, former Vice President Dick Cheney. Not a bad roster if you're a Republican. Thank you to the Republicans again, these Republicans. But you know, I can't help but think the young Barbara Bush there, beautiful young woman, intelligent. I bet she's going to come out someday. I honestly think she's going to come out as a Democrat someday. But I have to sigh. It's not all rosy. There still are tons of minds that have to be changed on the topic. This just in from courtesy of theadvocate.com. Out there in Hollywood, California, the Hollywood United Methodist Church had a sign posted in front of their property proclaiming their support of marriage equality. And vandals took a scissors, took a knife, something, and cut out the word equality. So the sign just merely read, they support marriage. I can only hope that maybe even this little podcast will help change some minds. I'd like to do a few more thank yous. Ronald Bell for the opening theme celebration today. The Human Rights Campaign. Barbara Bush for that video. And theadvocate.com for the story lead about the marriage equality sign. And I want to thank you for keeping in touch with me for the last 100 episodes. And I hope you follow for the next 100 episodes as well. And that you please take a moment to subscribe, rate, and comment the podcast. Now, having said that, I'm going to go back to celebrating. And I think that's all I'm going to say.